no sound. What happened? There it is. There it is. Sound test is successful. Short stream before doctors. Having a good day. So far, we're excited. Oh, what we're supposed to be doing. Oh! What is this thing? A cruiser. I like cruisers. Let's go. Wait. Oh. I was like, what? Is it free today? No, it's not free. It's 2,500. It's not bad. I mean, with a premium ship, it's costing you 12,500 gold. That is absolutely not bad at all. Put a light on. It's pretty dark in here. I live in my refrigerator. My wife keeps me in a cool, dark place, according to the doctor's orders. Alright. World of what? What's this madness? What are they trying to do to me? $800 for 4 of these little things. What do they contain? Early access to a premium destroyer. Huh. Doesn't really blow the skirt up, so it's 13 grand. I mean 13 grand. It's 1300 for the first two. Oh, but we get a freebie. Of course they put the freebie on there. You need to unlock it. I already have the freeze land, so unique bundles inside. Oh yeah, Azur Lane is back. This one is good price and free. What's up, Clements? We had a short stream before going to physical therapy. Figure it don't hurt. Oh, and I can buy these crates with free XP or 250 or 4 million. Yeah. Let's try one just for shits and giggles. Yeah, they beat me up in the pool. I hope it's in the pool today, because it's hot, man. I hate going in the swimming pool because it's a workout for me, but for the most part is I need it. Oh man, they have the Azur Lane. This is an addiction of mine. But no, I'm sitting on my hands. It's not about the boobies, you know. It's like, look at the artwork there. I have a lot of these. Ooh, who's she? Oh. American. I have Hood. I don't have Belfast. St. Louis. The Rune. I don't have Rune either. Dunkirk. Ooh, I don't have Scharnhorst. I have the Queen. See, she doesn't have big boobies. So, not all about the boobies. Yeah, it does. Oh, campaign started, by the way. So we're doing these, but at the same time, the week started. So, what is this? Play a battle. Oh, we can get some crates. And this one, cause flooding. Interesting, and we get a camel. Thank you, cold-blooded. Oh, the wife is calling. I successfully made my appointment. Hello, Pauline. Yeah, I was excited. I successfully made my appointment to the neurologist. Yeah, they actually answered the phone. It's like, oh my god. So yeah, but the doctor's only in this side of the hill on Thursdays. So it's on the 19th at 9 in the morning or something. Possibly if you want to meet this new neurologist. I'd like you to go and talk to the guy too. Because you see stuff that I don't, so. That's a physical therapist. That's the ortho for my neck and my lower back. It's ortho. Yeah. I'll put it on your calendar. The what? Oh, the ortho I can go with my dad. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Yeah, it's neurology that I want you to go and tell the stuff that I don't see that you see that I do. Or don't do. Okay, that was it. Okay, I'm streaming. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Chicken wings. Okay, bye. I have an easy menu for dinner. I'm gonna make some. She made dinner yesterday. It was really good. I think we're on the European dinner clock, because we eat dinner at like 7 or 8 at night, and it's a light dinner. Yeah, like people invite us to go out to dinner, and it's like between 4 and 5, and we're like, we're not hungry then. But okay. We're just going to have dessert. Big lump of chocolate. I don't even know who's this. Okay, it's a real player. What are the chances he keeps that course? No, he's changing course already. Guns. Ay, hijo de su madre. Yeah, I was playing offline, and dude, the teams today are just as bad as usual, but Wow. Where's that other guy going? See if they keep the course. Oh, Vladivostok changed his course too. Yeah, one hit. One lucky hit. Let's see if we can take Sherpor. He's probably dumping torpedoes too, right? Hits. Alright, Baltimore. Turn. I gotta do the premium supplies too. I forgot. I should have started on tier 3. Just to get it out of the way. Does the Baltimore have torpedoes? I can't remember. Yeah, there's a lot of things that I do that I am completely oblivious to. That she notices, like when my brain shuts off. My brain shuts off, like it's weird. But I completely stop. My life stops. She's told me about it, and I can't remember any of it. But then I did tell once a neurologist that I have missing time. As in, you know, like I have I started a TV show, and all of a sudden I'm in season 2, episode 12, and I can't remember the rest of the episodes. And this one neurologist was having a theory that there were mini seizures inside the brain that are not like convulsive seizure, but like yeah. And I was jokingly, because you know I'm a joker, and I was jokingly calling it the alien abduction. And my wife's like, you can't talk to the doctors like that, because then they think you're psych. And I'm like, yeah, that's true, huh? But yeah, I tell the doctor, I think I was abducted by aliens, because man, I don't know where that time went. You know, the doctors laugh and stuff, but who knows what they put on their notes. Um, so, yeah, I'm not supposed to joke around with the brain. This guy's gonna me up out of the water right now. Right now, he's gonna blow me up. Oh shit! Ay, cabrón! Oh! Come on, hit, babies, hit! No way, he fucking U-turned out of that, dude. That was like point blank torpedo. Yeah, so. But there was the doctor that did the VNG test. That's when they put like a electric thing, pokies on your fingers, on each one, and then they stab you on the shoulder where the nerves are to check the connectivity of the nerves, you know, from the limb or from wherever. And the doctor was doing that, and I was just talking away, talking about food, and he's doing a dentist on my shoulder with the needle, with the electric needle. I didn't feel anything. I was still talking about food, and my wife was like, because they had me laying on my side, and I'm facing my wife, and I was talking about the guy was from Persia, and I was talking about Persian food. I love Persian food, and my wife's like, ah! I'm just like, you know, I love those little sausage-looking things you guys make, the kebabs and shit. And the doctor's like, do you feel anything? And I'm like, no. like fascinating. This was at UCLA Medical Center. And the next appointment I had, instead of just being the one doctor, there was four. So I'm sure there was some students in the group, but they were all like fascinating. They were sticking needles on my feet, um, trying to see where there's feeling and where there isn't, and then they were sticking needles in my neck to try to figure out where the injury is. Yeah, oh, it's fucking funny though. This is gonna take me forever to get to that. So let's do the premium supply since I don't have much time. Got my dear old dad is gonna pick me up. The place is not far, so it's already dressed and ready to go. Alright, so we're gonna start with 3s and then go up the line. But yeah, it was funny shit. When the studies came back, yeah, they determined that my whole wiring is messed up and it's from the root. It's from here. Upper neck, lower brain. I guess that's where I got rattled or something, or they're trying to figure it out. They had the theory of a stroke, like a blood clot, because there's no evidence of when you have a collapsed or a blown out blood vessel. There's evidence of that, but if you have what's called a TIA, a transient ischemic attack, that's a blood clot that goes into your capillary, stops the blood flow, but then your same blood pressure pushes it through, and it starves the brain of blood for that short amount of time, and it causes um, partial stroke. But there's no evidence of the blockage or the bleed, which is the common stroke where people bleed into their brain from a traumatic injury or whatever. Yeah, that's why I'm not giving up, man. I mean, doctors piss me off, but I do believe in medicine, so I'm being hopeful. And this new doctor, I mean, my doctors refer me to him and says he's a good guy. Thinks outside the box, and that's kind of what I need. A doctor that thinks outside the box and doesn't just focus on the current neurological conditions that are out there. No, I gave up my immortality when I married a human. So that's why I live in a cool, dark place. I no longer feed on humans or brain. Yeah. This Juan is gonna torpedo my happy ass. I should be dropping HE on it. Ready to play. Unleashed. But yeah, and I also agreed to the studies at like UCLA with the students and all, because I'm being also referred to USC USC University, they call that the Institute of Rare Disease and Condition, because the injury is messed up a lot of stuff that I guess is not often seen. So I'm going for that. I used to be more useless, but the doctors have actually made me more active, let's just say. Jeez, that naze. Ooh, nice one. I love these secondary guns. These secondary guns are the shit. Look at that. But the primary guns on this ship are very weak. It's I believe like World War I technology on the guns. This one turns fast. Oh, she did. So you're on the road to recovery to see how far that road goes. Yeah. I mean, they told me many times that there's no magic pill that's just gonna get me to 100%. But I've noticed improvement. I mean, other thing that they had is that I'm self-aware of things, like when I forget things. And I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to remember a thing, a word, what I was supposed to be doing. And that's why they knocked off, like, they thought I had Parkinson's. They thought I had MS. They thought I had, what was the other conditions they thought I had? You know, the common conditions. Parkinson's, MS. See. It'll come back to me. But yeah, then they rooted it down to the possible traumatic injury. So, because the hypothalamus turned off, and that's why I'm, what do you call it? Not regulating body temperature. So, my last neurologist, he said, "Yeah, I think your hypothalamus. Let's send you to an endocrinologist and do some study on it, cause." What's up, Cappy? Hello. Good afternoon to you. Back. I got distracted.
Cast off those lines, weigh anchor and crowd that canvas!
Wow, it's the Club of Seas today here. Cold-Blooded Max, Clement, Cappy. Who's next? So yeah, so that's my story. I'm sticking to it. But I'm excited. I got my appointment. They're hard to get a hold of, these dudes. Neurologists, because they're on call for the hospitals. Sea Gang, yeah. Look at that guy turn tail. Thank you.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
Charlie has a teammate. What a jackass. I can't be mad because these are new players. I think that's what keeps the peace in my aggressive behavior. Thanks, dude. What you got going on, Cappy? Are you at work? Good hit. I didn't think I was gonna hit it then, eh? Ah. Fucking douchebag went to hide. Tried to teach you something. I'm just kidding. I'm being a dick. There's torpedoes coming at me from both sides now.
Enemy cruiser destroyed. Our team has taken the lead.
Arr! Kill them all, fuck it. Nobody wants to help.
Problem solved, sir.
Come on, guy, get your ass out. Teaching how to go back to the shipyard. Yo, I was a training officer for a while. And my wife used to tell me this speech. She's like, dude, they're trainees. Be nice. Don't throw them in the soup. But shit, when I was, I had a harsh training officer when I went in. Guy threw me in the hot soup without, you know, bib. Because he's, I showed up at the station. This was in Altadena, I think. Or Pasadena. And I showed up at the station. I was about to knock on the door. And my training officer comes out and he puts the Thomas Guide map on my chest. And he's like, I was like, hi, I'm your new trainee. He's like, get in the ambulance, we're leaving. I'm like, okay. Do you have a clipboard? I'm like, yeah. He's like, get in the ambulance, we're leaving. Map is in. And I was like, what? I'd never even seen the computer yet on the vehicle. And turned the thing on, and it wasn't even like a map then. This is before you had the map on the computer. And dude is, and I'm like, oh, and he's like, you see that? That's the address. You see those numbers with letters? That's your map grid. So just find a page, look at where it is, figure out where we are, and get us there. We got 7 minutes to get there. Like, 7 minutes and 58 seconds to get from point A to point B from the time that the bell rings. That was the rule. I'm sitting there like, good thing that the map that the dude gave me was laminated. So I used my pen to trace the route. But then later on in work, because you always work in the same neighborhoods, you start just memorizing the page and or the streets once you're driving around all day long, you know. And you even had like the frequent flyers, we call them, the people that call 911 or the emergency line often, like the unforgettable Mrs. Rose. Mrs. Rose got arrested though. She was calling the emergency line to get her ass to a hospital and get pain medication prescriptions from the emergency rooms, and then she was selling the pills.
General quarters.
I remember we got the phone call and I saw the address. I'm like, oh, it's Mrs. Rose again. And we hauled ass to her place, and when we got there, the sheriff's department was all over. Like, shit, something must have happened in her apartment building. I hope it's not Mrs. Rose. And then as we're walking towards her apartment door, the police are there, and they're like, what are you guys here for? And we're like, we had a call to come and get Mrs. Rose. She might be injured again. And the cop's like, she's not going with you today. She's going with us. They're bringing like trash bags, dude. Trash bags of prescription medication bottles, empty. She was having a good business, paid for by the California taxpayer because she was on the state medical insurance. That's a lie that there's no medical coverage for the poor in the United States, but it burns me when people talk like that. There is a state fund that takes care of people that cannot pay for their medical bills. And that's the other thing, is like, if I haven't gone broke on my medical bills, that's another lie that people say, that they go into bankruptcy over medical bills. I've had stays in the hospital that like $250,000.
Destroyer foundered. Our team has taken the lead.
$250,000 for a stay in a hospital. And if you ask me, it was all worth it. And I only paid $5,000 out of pocket. I know it sounds like a lot, but when you look at the $250,000, it's like... But it's all state fund paid. There's assistance from state funds. There's assistance from charities. What's the other ones? Like when my brother passed away, he had no insurance, and our family owed nothing to the hospital. It was all paid by charities. He got killed by a drunk driver, and the charities took the bill.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser. Our
There's
victory
a
is
charity for victims of crime, charity for victims of drunk driving. But people are just lazy and don't look, don't read, or don't want to talk to their hospital staff. Yeah. Where is this guy? There she is. Oh, she's gonna torpedo my ass. Bad angle. There she went.
Our victory is in sight.
But yeah, even when I worked on the ambulance, there was people, there was a tourist that got a broken leg and was panicking. I can't afford this. I can't afford this ambulance. Just take, my friend will take me. And we're just gonna go to a private doctor, the guy was saying. And we're like, dude, relax. I can't afford this. Poor guy was ready to write us a freaking, what do you call it? Traveler's check. A blank traveler's check. He's like, I don't have money. This is all I have. traveler checks from American Express or something, or no, some credit card. And we drove him to the hospital, and then we had there's a social workers. There's social workers in every hospital, and we had the social worker come and talk to the poor guy and tell him that to relax. You're a tourist. Yes, you don't have insurance. That's okay. We understand that. The state fund will take care of it. And yeah, that was what happened. But people are so afraid of talking to the people at the hospital because they think they're the financial people. They're going to take your address. They're going to take your phone number. They're going to take your firstborn child. It's like, dude. But it's the panic of misinformation. It's all misinformation. But yeah, it's so sad. It's sad. You know, like when the gas prices went up, I love the one. There's a content creator here. He's a comedian, and he was making a little video of a guy going to the gas station, all suspicious, and cracks the window. He's like, "Hey, what do I get for $100?" He's got the bill folded right. He's like, "Hey, what do I get for $100?" And the guy at the gas station is looking side to side. He's like, "I give you a whiff." Yeah. Is it high end? The best. All right. Gives him the $100. The guy takes the gas pump nozzle and just waves it around his nose, and the guy's like, it's like, all right, get out of here. There's people coming. That was it. But yeah, he's fucking hilarious. I wish I had been able to download that video because, damn, he was making fun of California. It's taboo to make fun of California for some reason. Um, but yeah, man, we paid. Right now, the gas prices after Trump went up almost to $6, $7, and then they've slowly calmed down. But it's like I remember a few years back, people were cheering because the gas prices came down 20 cents. They went up like $2, $3, and people are cheering that it came down 20 cents. I'm like, what the? But it's all that misinformation. They're like, behold, look what our politicians did. The gas prices came down 20 cents.
Reporting the position of a strategic target.
Look at this jackass. Look at this douchebag. Oh,
All stations, concentrate fire on the target. Engine boost. Critical engine damage. Problem solved, sir.
come on. Oh, no shit. I did puke my 2 tubes.
Our team has taken the lead.
Come on, dude. Don't tell me he's gonna launch torpedoes from way back there. Come play the game. What is it? 30 seconds? No, 50 seconds. Damn it, Jim. He's gonna get no points. Dude's gonna say this game sucks. 30 seconds.
Smoke generator started.
What is that Hendrick doing?
Smoke screen set.
Oh, he's gonna get beat up.
Our team has taken the lead.
He's got no, he's got sonar going.
Engine boost deactivated.
It's gotta be. I mean, yeah, I dig it. It's hard to learn a video game.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
It's like, I'm gonna sit here and drop my smoke and protect this battleship. What an idea. That's a great fucking tactic. Just like I've been seeing a lot of that going on the versus people game, where a battleship will stay in the back and it's like, I'm gonna protect the carrier. You get no points, you get no XP, you get... Who cares about the carrier? The carrier can ship around too, you know? I need more coffee. What time is it? I keep looking at the time. My dad was panics that we're gonna be late. We're gonna be late. I'm like, dude, it's like 5 minutes that way. Like, he drives this little car like it's a Formula One. And our little town is known as Cop Town. There's like more cops in this city than firemen, I think. Yeah, it's I don't know where the idea comes. I mean, maybe they watch too many John Wayne movies where, you know, it's like, what was it? Oh, it's showing right now on Netflix, Midway, the original Midway movie with all the big actors of the 50s, 60s and shit. What's his name? Fonda, Charlton Heston. There's Henry Fonda, Charlton Heston's. What's the guy that played number 2 on? He played number 2 on. What's it called? Leslie Nielsen? Yeah. Dude, I had the whole collection of Naked Gun movies. Those were freaking classics. He was also on Airplane, wasn't he? But yeah, in serious roles, he was also in those old shows. But yeah, in that Midway movie is where Tom Berenger is in it, and he's not even named um, in the credits. So Eric Estrada is in there, Poncherello, and who else is in there? That's Gregory Peck. He plays Nimitz, I think. Then he names Halsey, who's a cruiser captain, into the carrier.
That's how it's done. General quarters.
Like Henry Fonda plays.
Capture that area.
No, Henry Fonda plays Nimitz. I think that's how it is. When they remade the movie Midway, I was like, oh no, not that movie, dudes. That's a great movie as is. They did okay with it. A little too much drama, but they did okay.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
The one movie that really sucked to me that could have been way better would have been the Pearl Harbor movie with Ben Affleck and shit. Turned that into a love story. It's like, what the fuck? Pearl Harbor had nothing to avenge a girl. I wasn't avenging a girl, but it's like, let's focus on the historical thing, you know, like the midget submarines. What's up, Robin Hood? I love that documentary that came out on Pearl Harbor, where they see one of the pictures. Actually, you can see the propeller wake of a midget submarine inside Pearl Harbor, and they think that thing is still in there, still down there in the base of the.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Look up. Okay, this was coming.
Our team is
There
taking
you
the
go.
lead.
Woo! That makes your ass slam shut a little. What's up, Robin Hood? What you got going on, dude? Tell Cold-Blooded Max not to raid me, because I gotta go to the doctor's today. I know he breaks for a lunch. I think Normandy's mad at me. Let's go forward. Fuck it. I'm not gonna make too many points on this one, though. Just chilling, but on Skull and Bones. Dude, maybe I'll grab that game instead. Because a lot of people are having the point that if I get the Warhammer game, I might not be able to handle it. Like, my brain won't compute. Where's this douchebag? He's behind the damn wall. Come on. Oh! It's gonna. I don't know why this came out. Oh. I need more caffeine. Yeah, didn't do shit. How many do we need to do on the 5s? Win 2 battles. Oh, we already did it. Okay. So now we go to 6. The Scharnhorst. It was the Ginsu that was with the. That was the ship that started or did the first shot when the hood got sunk. The how do you say it? Nasanau. Nasanau. I think it's pronounced. Where's Birdie when you need German? The M103 A2 almost 2 marked on the grind. No shit. I like the M103. A lot of people don't like it because it's so big. The turret is so big, even on the 2 is big. But man, the thing has great armor on it too. I like that tank. You're making me want to play tanks, damn it. But no, I have to take it easy today. I don't want to be
Action stations.
in pain. Yeah, look it up. It's I think it's on Amazon Prime. The thing, but the so there was the argument from the cruiser that was on patrol that opened fire on the first submarine, and they were arguing that they hit it, uh, but they had no proof. So they put in a submarine in there, and they actually found it. They found the submarine with a hole right through the conning tower. So the guys really hit it. They hit it with a moving target in semi-rough seas with a 5-inch gun, I think it was. And then the exploration began from there. So if they hit this one, they got the other one that beached. They're like, so what is this? There was witnesses. That's what it was. There was witnesses that said that they saw what looked like a submarine tower in the middle of the port in Pearl Harbor, like inside the perimeter. So they started studying the pictures. They started studying all this stuff, and then there's this one picture where you actually see the torpedo line. Now, people thought, like, the interpretation was that a plane had dropped the torpedo, and it was already en route. But no, when you look at where the torpedo line starts, you see this object, and you see this, and they tried to replicate it on the water tank. And they made a model of the midget submarine to scale, and the torpedo line and everything. And when they launched the thing in the seas, as described by the people that were there, the wake that you see behind this object, the unidentified object, it looks exactly the same. And it's like, whoa, so this one ship was actually hit by torpedoes from a submarine, not from a plane. And but the Navy Department's having a hard time with that, and so they requested to explore the area around the Arizona and all that, and see if they found a wreckage. But there's no evidence. There's no wreckage of a submarine. So the explorer's theory is that the submarine got in, fired its 2 torpedoes, and then got out, but then it collapsed or got sunk outside the Pearl Harbor. That's the explorer theory. You stupid horn. Hate that fucking horn.
All stations requesting fire on the designated target. Acknowledged.
So yeah, I don't know if James Cameron was gonna get involved on that exploration, but they had like very strong photo evidence of that submarine, and then they also had witness eyewitnesses that say that they saw an object that looked like a midget submarine at the time, but they didn't know what it was,
Thank you.
and that the people in command also ignored the warnings from the cruiser that sank the first one, that they were advising that there was midget submarines in the area. So all tied together, it's like, oh shit, does the Navy Department need to admit that their security was breached and the submarines actually made it into the harbor? But yeah, it's a great documentary. I send you the name because right now they have Pearl Harbor minute to minute. It's on, I want to say Amazon. They had a special on the Arizona. It's another documentary because the Arizona still has tons of fuel in it. It's got oil in it. Yeah, I think it's when you go on Amazon and you watch the one and then it says people also watched, underneath. It comes up on there.
General quarters.
But yeah, they have that one of the battleship Arizona is leaking oil, like a lot, and the corrosion on the ship itself is getting pretty bad. So they're gonna have like a minor oil spill in the area. So they had this special about diving because nobody's allowed to dive there. It's a grave, it's a memorial. So the Navy actually got into it, and I don't know if they got congressional permission or something, but they got to dive the ship and go and assess the damage from the corrosion and everything on the tanks and see how much time they have and if they can actually like
Enemy force
drain
sighted on
the
horizon.
battleship from all the oil, because that will destroy the coral reefs in Hawaii, man.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
That's a lot of oil that's in there. They also have another documentary about a little island in the Pacific, I think, where most of the Japanese ships were sunk. That's also in trouble because some of the ships are oil tankers, and they are in there leaking oil, and the native people that live in the island, they're gonna get screwed. Who knows when, but they're gonna get screwed because of all that oil spill. That's just a matter of time.
Problem solved, sir. Torpedoes to starboard.
Asshole.
Our team has taken the lead. The ship is
Ah, turn, baby, turn, turn, turn. Oh yeah, we missed him. Okay.
We've destroyed our enemy
Victory is
cruiser.
in sight.
Oh, look how lucky this Yanop got. I like the one, the exploration of the, they looked for the Yamato. And that was the same people that were with James Cameron when they investigated the Titanic. But they did an investigation on the Yamato. And how it's doing down there. These guns are they're too small to actually damage that thing. These are small caliber guns. But yeah, it would be cool if they did like a Drain the Seas. I think it was Discovery Channel that had that. Drain the Oceans. And they explored a couple of U-boats, like a U-boat that was sunk right here off the coast of the U.S. And they're like, why is there a U-boat right at the coast of the U.S.? You know, and it was the one U-boat that was supposed to be picking up some spice. But they found no record on how the thing got sunk. So, I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back.